Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to configure code coverage and issue tracking for your Spring Boot application. For this I'm first going to start at spring.io, select Gradle project type and Java language 21. I'm going to use only one dependency web, generate the project and open it with your favorite IDE. By default it looks like this. In the interest of saving some time, I have also created this book class with these three fields and a book controller to have some get post endpoint. Now to enable code coverage reporting, you need to first add Jacoco. For this I'm going to go to build.gradle, add the Jacoco plugin. I also need to add this part. This just says that after test is finished, generate the Jacoco report. And this line says that apart from the HTML report, generate the XML report as well. With this, I can go to terminal and run gradle w build. This builds and tests and generates the report. So let's go to build reports and Jacoco. Here you see the XML report and also the HTML report. Open it with your browser and here you see the coverage. For now it's not very good. Let's fix that. Again, in the interest of saving some time, I have created this test class. This is just testing the controller with some mock MVC and making the mock request to the controller and validating the response. With this test, let's run this again. In this case, if we go back again to the index.html and open it, we see higher number of test coverage. Now to see this coverage on the web and also see the issues that the code may or may not have, I'm going to configure Sonarcloud. So for this, first I'm going to go to sonarcloud.com, log in, select any of the option from here. I'm logging in with GitHub. Create an organization if you do not have it already. Select the plan. Now click on Analyze New Project, give it a name. So project name is code coverage, just keep it as it is. Selecting public also works for private. Select previous version and create the project. Now I want to configure this automatically with GitHub Action. So for this, I'm going to select a Gradle project type and select the DSL type and then just add it to the project. Open the build.gradle, add this new plugin and add this property at the end. Refresh the project. Next we're going to create a new repository on the GitHub. Let's configure our project so that it pushes the code into GitHub. Now you have the code over here. Now let's add the action. For this I'm going to select Gradle Java action from the marketplace. Select this one. Let's remove this unnecessary part. Select Java 21 as we have selected over here. And for now we don't need this part. So with this, let's commit changes. And as soon as you commit the changes, if you go to the action, you'll see a new operation is executing. This just builds the project. Now to set up the Sonar part, we need to open this YAML file and add this part. Let's open it from IDE, pull the latest changes. And in the end, let's add these new steps. You also need to add the execution permission for the Gradle build, Gradle W. So for this, it's going to be chmod plus x w. Change the name. Now, as you can see, we need to have a Sonar token. So let's configure that. So for that, we're gonna go to settings, secrets, actions, and repository secret. Add the name and the value you will get from here if you scroll up. Add it. Next, commit your code. Commit and push. Again, since we defined over here on push to branch master or pull request, this action is going to execute. So since we pushed it, we should see a new action. Once the job is completed successfully, we can go back to Sonarcloud and see over here the coverage information. Also, it will report any of the issue that it sees. For example, here you can see it's seeing 2 issues, and it's going to report those for your code. Now you can see the information about your code over here. You can also configure the README so that you see the information in the README as well. So for this, I'm going to add a README file. Give a title and add following lines of code. So this is the URL of your repository, and then action folder, workflow folder, and your workflow file name. In our case, it's gradle.yml, and the badge. We are also going to add badges from Sonarcloud. So for this, we're gonna go over here, go down and select this one. Also, we're gonna select the coverage one and add it over here. Commit the changes, and you see the information over here. So yeah, the build from GitHub action is passing, quality gate is not computed. You will see there is another workflow going on. So after this is finished, this will show the quality gate output, if it is passing or not, and similar to the code coverage we are seeing over here, we see it over here as well. Once the build is success, you can refresh and you see the quality gate also passed. You see the code coverage, quality gate, GitHub actions, successful result. So that's it. That's all I wanted to show you in this video. I will add the link of this project into the video description. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment below. That's all for now. Have a nice day. Bye bye.